wrapped up, and we have crowned a new champion.
Yes, congratulations to the 2020 2K League champions, Wizards District Gaming. Man, that's so exciting, and I know they fought through a tough and challenging season, even.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. It's the NBA on 2K's Payday.
Hey, Kevin, if you're...
Great stuff as always, GA, thanks. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the small forward. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Passes to Harden. And stolen by Chris. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and Wiggins throws it down.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Harden against Thompson. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Misses from close range.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
Shots good by Green.
You're not going to throw Draymond Green off his game. That's his job to do it to you, staying focused there, and gets the contact and makes it.
Now, here's Westbrook. Outside, Covington. Back to Westbrook. And the pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
Now, here's Thompson. Curry with a wide-open look. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Count it.
Well, it's funny, when Russell slows down, he gets a little more crafty with his moves and his pacing, leaving the defense right there helpless.
Here's Thompson. Right wing. Covington against Green. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Chris. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Tucker. Oh, Covington in position. Green with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They grabbed their own miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Thompson. 1:04 left to play in the first. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. Harden. The shot will not fall. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Thompson. Offensive rebound. Green passes to Curry. Here's Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Over House. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game. Oh, that was something else.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Pass to Curry. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Over House. And it's Wiggins missing. The Rockets another fast break opportunity here. Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, you give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. Curry way outside, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their... And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of something.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Jamari Carroll is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving it around. Right side, Gordon. He's looking for Carroll and finds him. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. Carroll with it, and that one is hammered home.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Haskell's shot is off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Pascal. Buries it down low. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
And the basket by Curry.
Awareness of what the defense is trying to do. Steph plays that one perfectly.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Rivers. Bobbed up there for Green. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Looney passes to Poole. Back to Looney. To the right side. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bowman's checked in. The pass to McLemore. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. James Harden, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. On the wing, Harden fires for 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, Westbrook keeping his options open on that possession, doesn't force the shot, and finds a man breaking free.
Top of the key, Looney. To the paint. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Here's Looney, guarded by Tucker. Looney down low. Covington's there.
Looney not afraid to get in there and knew that opportunity was going to open up.
Right side, Westbrook. Left side, Gordon. Harden has a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Poole. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
Here's Bowman. Pass to Toscano. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and that's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Tucker finds Covington with his first shot attempt. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Stephen Curry. Westbrook kicks to Harden, launches it. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. This one for 3, and Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And Thompson launches it from deep. Some nice passing by Golden State. They get it back. Chris can't hit. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets last season traded Clint Capella for Robert Covington. The front office felt it was a move they had to make to go from good to great. And, of course, they certainly gave up size, but with Westbrook and Harden in the lineup, they needed more shooting, open driving lanes to be at their best. And Covington provides that, along with great perimeter defense. Guys?
A team that's no stranger to bold moves. Thanks, David. And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. And then for Houston, Green is checked in for Robert Covington. McLemore has come in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Danuel House. The free throw drops for Rivers. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Rivers following the basket by Draymond Green. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Curry passes to Smailagic. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Carroll. Smailagic misses. Rockets leading by 9. Here's McLemore. And finished off by McLemore.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Thompson surveying the floor. Green against Green. Green passes to Smailagic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Westbrook. Gordon trying to break loose. Here's Tucker. It's stolen. Thompson against Westbrook. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson inside. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I like how intense Clay's playing right now. Gets all the way to the rim that time.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. He gets that one. Tucker's got 8 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Inside. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go. McLemore heading to the hoop. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist for McLemore. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Tucker. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson. He feeds it to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins passes to Chris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Chris has got 4 this quarter.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Warriors trail by 8. Toscano passes to Wiggins. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Toscano. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Thompson. From deep 3-point. Oh, he got it!
Are you kidding me, Kevin, from there?
How in the world did that go in?
Did he even see the basket?
I love that.
Oh, man.
Takes it out to Covington. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Intercepted. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, I'd be a little more cautious when you guard a great free throw shooter like Klay Thompson. He'll hit the line.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Klay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Passes it to House. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Harden inside the 3-point line.
This is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Bowman. He's covered by Westbrook. On the clock. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tucker. Takes it out to Covington. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Klay Thompson. Warriors trail by 7. Now Curry. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Chris pass to Green. Stolen by Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Harden. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Floats it up for Curry.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Tucker. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Covington against Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done. at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry with the bounce pass. Chris finds Curry. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets leading by 7. There's the lob to Harden. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low, Chris. Count!
Marquise Chris, that's confidence.
So it's the Rockets now. Harden surveying the D. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Tucker. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Stolen by Thompson.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Stolen by Rivers. And here's McLemore. The pass to Cephalosha. Three-pointer off target. So Houston wins it. This was a hard-fought, well, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
even beating an undefeated team along the way.
We caught up with a couple of the members from Wizards District Gaming to talk about their journey to the title.
70-55. Wizards are going to win the championship. They do it in 4 games.
Today we have some very special guests.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you. And before we get...
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the small forward.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Lillard outside. The pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Trevor Ariza. Covington finds Tucker. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Tucker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Lillard from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And Lillard throws it down.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Trailblazers on D. Here is House. Covington in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Tucker. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Lillard's got 7.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense in no time to react.
And you know, you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Takes a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. 3-pointers off the mark. Nurkic, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Both good from the line that time. 1:49 left in the first. And here's Rivers. Green finds Carroll. Houston moving it around. And stolen by Whiteside. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. Count it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's Rivers on the wing. And stolen by Whiteside. Hood for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Trent. And it's Hood in the corner. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Nurkic. It's stolen by Carroll. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gordon dishes to Carroll. And it's all evened up.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Hood. Whiteside kicks to Little. Trent passes to Nurkic. And it's Houston on the break. Gordon's running.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead as they dominate. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing.
I think it comes from being in a big family, you know, as a kid.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Gordon out there with DeMar Carroll. And it's Rivers. Then there's Green. And it's McLemore at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Trent passes to Little. Hood for 3. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's McLemore. Second shot opportunity. Green kicks to Rivers. The Rockets with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 4. Little passes to Whiteside. Hood dishes to Whiteside. And the shot goes in.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
He lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true. Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Gordon, the shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Lobbed up there for Collins, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot goes down.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Ariza. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Oh, I like the fire that Ariza plays with. He's not afraid of sacrificing his body on his way up.
And, Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they look to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
Another miss by Houston.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's McCollum. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. And so Houston again turning it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
1:11 left in the first half. And a wide open look for McCollum. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
It's good. Covington's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now Lillard. He has 7. There's the pass to Ariza. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Down low. And that one's good. House. And the Rockets lead by 2.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. Covington with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden with the stop.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Lillard, and he makes that one. Lillard's got 9.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... And the Rockets, a playoff team for the last 8 seasons. Superstar talent, but to this point they've been...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Lillard finds Nurkic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Here's Harden on the wing. From past the arc. Lillard with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Jumps up, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That is his first foul of the game. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Out of hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lillard, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Green, the pass to Tucker, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And it's Little finishing it off.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Rockets leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. There's the dish to Tucker. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
McLemore, the pass to Kidd. Shoots over Lillard, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and then for the Trailblazers, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Hood, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Lillard. In the corner, Collins with it. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Passes it to Trent. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Whiteside. The shot that time not on target.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Kicks it out to Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
With the putback, and Collins is right there.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Outside Gordon. Deflects the pass. Here's McLemore, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Houston on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Harden and Gordon, the guard tandem. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Trent passes to McCollum. He dishes it to Nurkic. Whiteside kicks to Ariza. The rebound by Harden. Rockets leading by 3. Oh, Covington in position. And stolen by Whiteside. Nurkic the pass to Trent. He drains the quick shot. The Rockets shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Harden outside. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Knocked away. Covington dishes to Harden. 5 to shoot. Now here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. No good from 11 feet. And for Portland, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Trent passes to Whiteside. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Covington kicks to Harden. It's Covington on the wing. He feeds it to Tucker. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Harden. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Ariza finds McCollum. Here's Trent. Ariza outside. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Trent. And it's the Rockets on the break. And Harden with the basket on the assist by House. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Austin Rivers comes in for Eric Gordon. Rockets leading by 4. Harden left side. And there's the pass to Tucker. Covington in the corner. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. He kicks it to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Jeff Green on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McCollum. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points and stolen by Ariza. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Lillard. Feeds it to Anthony. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Tucker. It's Rivers on the wing. Covington passes to Harden. And it's Tucker atop the key. And stolen by Ariza. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Ariza is a versatile player. Awesome job staying active on defense to come away with the steal.
Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Shots good by Green.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside Anthony. Lillard against Harden. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Clock at 4. Here's Nurkic. Stolen by Harden. It's Rivers on the wing. Ariza against Green. Rivers in the corner. Shot clock at 6. It's Harden with the drive. Money!
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Lillard from outside. They get it back. It drops.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Lillard with it from downtown. Knocks down the 3.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Harden dishes to Rivers. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
guest on 2K TV. They are the current NBA 2K League Season 3 champions, Wizards District Gaming. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right, so let's get...
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. Nobody near Lillard. Off target from outside. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, there's no quit in Ariza's game. Great at using his length to power home these putback dunks.
The deep 3 from Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard outside. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Back to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. The 3 ball. Curry can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's Ariza on the wing. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, I love the way Ariza sticks it to the defense, out-muscling and out-working anyone in front of him.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thompson against McCollum. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. 14 feet away. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Inside. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Thompson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Ariza on the wing. Now the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Wiggins throws it down.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Pass to Trent to halt the run. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession for the Trailblazers. Zach Collins checked in for Anthony. Rodney Hood subbed in for McCollum. The Warriors making a switch here. Trent passes to Hood for the 3. It's good from long range.
Can't allow Hood to get comfortable from there. He loves getting the chance to shoot the 3 ball.
Wiggins outside. Good. Wiggins has got his second basket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Passes it to Whiteside. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Looney passes to Pascal. Here's Wiggins. And that one drops. Wiggins has got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hood dishes to Little. It's up a 3. Second chance effort, and Whiteside finishes it off.
Yeah, if you're Whiteside, that's how you do it. You come out, you bust your tail, you compete at a high level.
Toscano misses.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even at point-blank range.
Here's Whiteside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front, leading by a point. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland.
Oh, wow! Nice! And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Curry against Lillard. Curry's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever.
Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there. Staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Out to Thompson. To the inside, Chris. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing to Thompson, making sure they get the best shot possible.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, kicks it out to Ariza. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard, right side. That's a 2 from Hood. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Curry. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And now Portland on the break. Nurkic with it. Now Green defending. And he gets it to go. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ariza kicks to Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Thompson dishes to Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. It's Ariza on the wing. To the paint. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got 3 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And a wide open look for Hood. The 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. Nurkic with the block.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooting.
Kicks it out to Collins. Lillard, the pass to Collins. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He gets it in there. Thompson's got 5.
We always talk about Thompson's perimeter shooting, but there, he shows some real toughness inside.
Here's Lillard. He feeds it to Collins. And stolen by Wiggins.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Lillard, and it is good at the buzzer. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. They were a determined team in the second quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the 5. Portland leading.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I keep saying it, the most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that. The ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him.
Curry against McCollum. 3-pointer, Lillard. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Oh, strong drive right there by Thompson. I mean, he knows he's going to get hit. I mean, it doesn't deter him in the slightest.
Nurkic trying to get open, and Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Back to Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Sinks the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Curry passes to Green. His first shot coming late. That shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Ariza, and it's McCollum in the corner. Outside Anthony. It's Ariza on the wing. Covered by Chris. Ariza passes to Nurkic. Ariza no luck. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
He's taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and that one's on target from the wing. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
You can't teach size. Whiteside with the strong move against physical defense.
Pass to Bowman. Back to Lee. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by McCollum.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Anthony's shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Pascal. Good on the shot.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Anthony dishes to Whiteside. Feeds it to McCollum.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
A pass to Pascal. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trent, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Bowman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Lee. D right on him. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Bowman. He's guarded by McCollum. Trent passes to McCollum. Here's Whiteside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. You've got Little, Anthony out there with Whiteside, then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. It's tipped. Here's Toscano. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. That's good from Anthony.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for McCollum. Pass to Whiteside. Anthony in the corner and stolen by Chris. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. Thompson passes to Chris. Pass to Curry. Latrey. Ariza with the rebound. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Curry, good.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
It's stolen by Green. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Kept alive. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Trent. Anthony dishes to Whiteside. And there's the pass to Trent. 4 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Tries again. A shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Here's Lillard. Anthony kicks to Lillard. Over to the wing. Down low. And stolen by Chris. Now the Warriors moving it up. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Ariza. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Stolen. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Thompson with the bucket.
When you really need a bucket, go to one of the premier scorers in this game, Klay Thompson, baby.
Lillard left side. Puts it up from 12. Wiggins with some nice D. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, and once Thompson builds momentum on the drive, he's very difficult to stay in front of without foul.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
And, you know, you can't dwell on that one miss. They're still in a position here to take the lead if they can get a stop.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Respect the leaping ability of Lillard or you'll get dunked on.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And a wide open look for McCollum and another 3 for Portland.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Thompson finds Curry. Fires the 3. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really in any sport.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard misses.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Pass to Green. Here's Thompson. A three. A shot missing.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three like that.
Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing. No good with the triple. Now Thompson. Outside Curry. Nails the triple.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
Here's Ariza. It falls.
Oh, man, and that shot defies the word clutch. I mean, Ariza coming through yet again.
Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
let's get started. You guys had the #1 overall draft pick, and you guys ran the course through the season all the way through the playoffs to win the title. What has this season been like?
Now it's ended up.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the small forward. And now here's Chris. Lays it up off the glass. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. A nice shot by Tucker.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And now here's Chris. Tipped away. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Harden with it. Now defended by Wiggins. House the pass to Tucker. Over Green. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Curry. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Great D that time from Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry kicks to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. Curry with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Houston making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Then McLemore comes in for Daniel House. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Now here's Wiggins. Outside Curry. There's the pass to Looney. He dishes it to Wiggins. From deep. Westbrook pulls it in. Houston leading by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And that one is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Curry. On the top of the key. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Gordon. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
On the wing, Wiggins. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Pascal. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Lobbed up there for Green.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry against Rivers. Curry passing to Poole. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Toscano. Just 4 to shoot. Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 8.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
Left side, Gordon. Good on the bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Rivers against Curry. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Rockets lead by. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Rivers out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Green. And it's Carroll in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Poole, the pass to Toscano. Four on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Misses off the left iron. Rockets leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Toscano. Defended by Gordon to the inside. Here's Smilagic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Now that's just called working within the offense as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision and then sees the open man.
Gordon inside. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Thompson passes to Poole. Pass to Pascal. Shoots over Carroll. Pascal's shot is off. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Rivers can't get it to go.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And Thompson kicks to Pascal. From deep. Thompson misses. Houston leading by 8. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Yep, it counts. Gordon's got 5 now.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Here's Pascal. That one misses. And it's Houston the other way. Lobbed up there for Green. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Shots good by Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Rivers. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
It's Rivers on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. 3-on-3. The putback.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Carroll against Thompson. Rivers passes to Green. In the corner, it's McLemore. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. McLemore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors trail by 9. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson way outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Rockets have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And McLemore slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Houston with it. That will count. He can't get that one. And so it's Houston holding on to it. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Jeff Green has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and with... And...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center position.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Curry. Curry against Westbrook. Out left to the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, there's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Thompson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 13. And the Houston Rockets last season going out and getting Robert Covington. Greg, why was that a good fit for this team?
You know, Kevin, his range shooting really unlocked Westbrook's ability to get to the lane. Also, Covington's contract creates some flexibility, one of the best values in the league as far as productivity.
The feed to Tucker. It's deflected.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And good that time. And it's a 12-point Houston lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson in the posts. Chris finds Curry. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. They double-team Curry. And now here's Chris. Guarded by Tucker. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Second chance shot. House kicks to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Covington's got his first points in this one.
Westbrook draws so much attention, so takes advantage there, finds a teammate.
Westbrook against Curry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
56 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Curry. And now here's Chris. He's tightly guarded. No good that time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
On deep, McLemore. Bowman grabs the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tucker. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside for Curry. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And so it's the Houston Rockets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 4. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Covington passes to Tucker. Haskell with the steal. A nice shot by Tucker.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And the three off target. Rockets leading by 14. Here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Covington with the steal. And Harden with the stuff.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Curry. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Warriors with the rebound. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Toscano. Back to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Nice change of speed from Gordon on the drive to the hoop. Love that aggressiveness.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in. Tucker with the ball. Now Green defending. And stolen by Wiggins. Thompson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Covington kicks to House. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. .136 left in the 4th quarter of this one. From deep three-point range.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Houston.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Inside. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Harden, no good. And here are the Warriors now. 19-point game. Wiggins kicks to Curry. for three. And the Warriors get it back. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Harden. On deep. So we see Houston taking the W here. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
been like in terms of the roller coaster ride of emotions?
It's just been one of those seasons, the roller coaster ride, like you said. We all got there expecting, to be able to go to New York and take the rookies there. There was, everybody the first season, like me, Reese, and Ryan, were 3 years in the league, 3 seasons. And COVID hit.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. And David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, here's Westbrook to the paint. Tucker with the ball, 6 on the shot clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here is Lillard. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Covington in the corner. Back to Westbrook. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
The Blazers on offense. Lillard scanning the floor to the inside. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Westbrook against Nurkic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. One-on-one here. Ariza has the open look. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nurkic, the pass to Anthony. McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Here's McCollum. James Harden picking up that last basket. That one good for 2.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
The drive by Anthony. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Westbrook. McCollum against Harden. Another shot. Pass to House. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 6.
Even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Now here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets from 17 feet out. Harden, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
And Harden wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard outside. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Houston in the lead. Here's Harden. That one falls.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Over in the corner, Lillard. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
What strength from Lillard. Just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Harden kicks to House. To the middle. A nice shot by Tucker. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
Harden the pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Here's Lillard. No good with the elbow jumper. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Ben McLemore is out there with Damari Carroll. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Gordon, and it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Hood with it. He's against Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The shot by Carroll, no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. Collins with it, up by Rivers, and a wide open look for Hood. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Rivers gets a wide open look, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hood can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Gordon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that's considerable concentration from the veteran Gordon there. His strength is what allowed him to make that happen.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Hood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Here's Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 10. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. P.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's James Harden in for McLemore. Trent passes to Hood. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Whiteside finds McCollum. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And Covington sends it back.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
And the dunk by Covington.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Tucker, it's good on the putback.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Trent passes to Whiteside. Here's Hood. Hood on the wing. Back to McCollum. Left side, Hood. Shot to stop the run. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can see.
Oh, what a finish!
Good. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Here's McCollum. Up and in on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Rivers on the wing. No good on the triple.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
23 seconds left now here in the second. Little passes to Trent. Fires from deep. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Here's Harden. And it's in there. Harden's got 11 points.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, it was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 12 points and 1.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Harden surveying the D. And Harden with the stuff.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
And that one drops for him. He's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Passes it to House. Lets it go with a 3. The putback. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 16. From 7, McCollum dishes to Lillard. And that one, good.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Westbrook kicks to House. Back to Westbrook. And the pass to Tucker. From deep, Harden. That one doesn't drop. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Outside, Covington. The 3. The offensive rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Anthony finds McCollum. High post, Nurkic. Ariza against Harden. Nurkic, the pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Changes up. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Nurkic.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Feeds it to Tucker. And stolen by Ariza. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Westbrook up top, covered by Lillard. Here's House, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 10. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Lillard from outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. Boy, Tucker, ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That one, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
And the jam by Harden.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Lillard misses. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Damari Carroll out there. Ben McLemore is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Green, and it's Gordon in at the small forward.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Houston leading by 11. Rivers surveying the D. Carroll passes to Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Rivers against Lillard. And he comes up with the deuce.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Pass to Carroll. Now here's McLemore. Shot by Gordon, wide open. From outside, off the mark.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Portland moving the ball. Yep, that one goes. Whiteside's got it back down to single digits for Portland.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Rivers against Anthony. Rivers kicks to McLemore. It's Carroll on the wing. Over to the left wing. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Gordon from outside. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Anthony.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
And stolen by Lillard. Anthony in the corner. Back to Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Gordon. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by McLemore. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Green slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent an infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Jeff Green on the wing. 1:36 left in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes. 16 points for Russell Westbrook.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
McCollum against Harden. Six to shoot. Down low. They kick it out to Green. Hits it from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lillard. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Jeff Green on the wing. Harden right side. There's the triple. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And that one drops.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong...
were confined to our apartments, practicing from our apartments, playing from our apartments. It was a lot of stress. A lot of people didn't get to see their families until the end of the season. And we just somehow bottled all that up and told each other that we can either remember this season or we can look back and say, man, we had a great team. We didn't get the job done. And once we started looking at it that way, we just started.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
San Francisco. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to DA Jacob.
Well, Kevin, and
thanks, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And staying with the play, Anthony.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Hands it from downtown.
I like seeing that kind of sharp pass from Thompson, making sure they get the best shot possible. Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Passes to Nurkic. Nobody near Lillard. No good on the 3. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Shot on the wing. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 5 now.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. He clearly has something left to offer.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Lillard. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. The pass to Nurkic, and stolen by Chris. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard against Thompson. Inside. Out to Anthony. Three-pointer, Lillard. Chris with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Wiggins finds Chris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Lillard with it, working on Chris, and it's Lillard missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
McCollum, no good.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the ball.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now here's Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Ariza kicks to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Ariza with the bucket. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
Right, there's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nurkic. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins passes to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the 3 ball is good.
And sometimes McCollum is automatic from there. You can't give him this shot if you're the D.
Wiggins. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
Wow. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the... Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how...
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then it's Curry. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Trent. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, the awareness on display. Hood just isn't a good scorer. He's also skilled at getting into his open teammates.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know Steph can reach deep into his bag of tricks. I mean, that time, he pulls out the pump fake.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
To the wing on the left, to the paint. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Toscano. Pascal with the ball. Over Hood. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Pascal's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Passes it to Whiteside. To the wing right side. Collins wide open, he fires. And Curry pulls it down.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
And stolen by Hood. Collins with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Out to Hood. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Poole. And the pass to Smailagic. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. To the middle. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Little, here's Collins, and the layup is good.
I like how attacking Collins is. I mean, you get him the ball in a good spot, he's not going to disappoint.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, Jay, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. Got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. He hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Trent passes to Collins. Here's Trent. Whiteside kicks to Little. Hood for 3. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Poole the pass to Curry. Here's Poole, covered by Hood. Pass to Poole, 20 feet out. Collins grabs the miss. Trailblazers trail by 10. Oh, Whiteside in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Perfect pass to set up Whiteside. He just pops up and slams it in. Almost looks effortless.
Here's Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside for Curry. And the Warriors miss again. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Collins, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Poole. Pass to Toscano. To end the cold streak. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Trailblazers trail by 6. It's Ariza on the wing. Lillard from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson in the corner. There's the 3. That shot off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 10 points and that does it for our
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here is Lillard. No points in the game yet for him. The wide open look here for Anthony, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Lillard with the bucket.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And Thompson puts up a deep three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Ariza in the corner. Outside Anthony. Back to Ariza. Kicks it out to Lillard. Clock at 6. Ariza passes to Anthony. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Anthony against Wiggins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to compete.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Here's Little. Back to Whiteside. Little dishes to Whiteside. And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
Thompson finds Curry. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
The grown man's strength of Whiteside excels at taking contact and powering his way through it all.
Good checked in for Little. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Put on the wing. Fires the three. No good there. The Warriors go the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Passes it to McCollum. Now Whiteside. Curry with it. Now defended by McCollum. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, you've got to value the possession. They've given up 6 points off of turnovers this quarter alone.
And the Warriors making a change here. Mulder's checked in. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Offline with his three. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 11.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
There's the pass to Toscano. Wiggins right side. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 13 points.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Whiteside kicks to McCollum. Pass to Trent. Up again. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now Curry. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Curry, Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Toscano in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. 5 to shoot to the left wing. Lillard from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Trent passes to Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Toscano. Shot clock at 6. Over Anthony. Here's Looney. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Warriors lead by 12. Lillard looking around. The feed to Nurkic. The Warriors pull it in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Ariza. And now Portland on the break. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Warriors leading by 10. Now here's Curry. Pass to Toscano. To the inside. Looney down low. Can't hit from in close. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anthony's shot is off.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Looney with the bucket.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The pass to Looney. Wiggins against Ariza. Out to the right wing. Here's Pascal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Gets a hand on it, and it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. Nobody near Pascal. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Anthony left side. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Can't get it to fall. Toscano's shot is good.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Lillard outside. Pass to Ariza. There's the dish to Anthony. Back to Ariza. Lillard, right side. A three-pointer is right on target.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow-by.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Andrew Wiggins.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Ariza against Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State. And a deep three from Curry. And a miss there on the triple. And so here's Portland. 9-point game. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
Love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
Curry with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.